Hi, kids. You know what's shitty is I just fucking recorded like a 5-minute video and I let something slip that I'm not supposed to. So I decided to re record, which fucking sucks for me. It sucks. So I'm making this video because, yeah, I work in a law firm, okay? And my whole firm deals with a lot of shit on a daily basis. And I thought to myself, I don't think a whole lot of people know how you're supposed to conduct yourself when you are dealing with an attorney. Okay. And I thought maybe I'll make a video. Maybe it could help somebody out. So I thought I'd do this. So I'm the receptionist in a law firm. I work for a litigation firm. And my firm handles mainly criminal and some family law. And on top of that, we do a little bit of civil, not much, but some. But I am the receptionist. And so I deal with a lot of these phone calls where like people will call because they are, they're needing an attorney, and we realize that nobody calls a lawyer on the best day of their life. We know that. We know that. But here's the thing. When you call a law firm, you're going to get the receptionist first. And the receptionist is the dragon lady at the gate. She's the one who ultimately decides whether you get through to talk to an attorney or not. So number one, have manners. Have manners. It's not that hard. Yes, good morning. I'm calling because I need to speak with an attorney. I have a legal issue that I need to get some advice on. Okay, right away that tells her, oh, either he's a current client or he's not, and I need to make him an appointment either way. But this lets her know I need to make an appointment. Are you a current client? No, I am not. Okay. She needs to make you an appointment for a consultation. Telling her the issue that you're having is going to do less than nothing because she's the receptionist. She is not qualified to give you legal advice. I can't tell you how many times I answer the phone and people are like, oh, well, this is going on and there's that thing over there. There's the thing. And I'm like, dude, you're just wasting your breath and my time because I can't help you. I can't tell you what to do. If I were to give legal advice, that puts my boss's ass in a sling. Because if you follow that advice and then it blows up in your face, which is highly likely because I'm not an attorney, you could say, oh, well, but that chick that works for that guy's law firm told me to do this and this, and it backfired. That puts my boss in a bad position. You could open up a case against him with the bar review. He could lose his license. I'm not doing it. I like my job too much to give you legal advice. I think there's like this cultural thing where people think that if you work for a law firm, you know everything about the law and you can tell them all this stuff. No. A law firm works like any other business. Okay? You wouldn't expect a nurse to tell you or to operate on your kidney. A nurse is not going to be the one who actually cuts you open. Just like the receptionist is not going to be the one. I mean, it's even worse than that. That's like thinking that the fucking receptionist at the hospital is going to be the one that cuts you open. No, my job is to take the messages, make the appointments, and check the emails and process paperwork. That's it. That's my entire job. Stop expecting me to tell you things to do for legal help because it's not going to happen. The paralegals can't help you with that either. Paralegals can tell you the procedure. They can tell you, oh, well, we filed this thing with the court. Now we have to wait for the state to respond, yada, yada. But that's the best they can do. They can't tell you. They can't give you legal advice. Okay? So that's just don't do it. Just don't do it. When you call the law firm, be concise. I need to speak with an attorney. I have this legal issue and I need to speak with an attorney. Usually you'll have a consultation with the head attorney and then he'll, publish out your case to whichever other attorney can handle it. Just don't expect the receptionist to give you legal advice. That's all I'm saying. The other thing, once you have signed the agreement and you are under contract with that attorney, do not call a bajillion times a week asking for updates on your case. If there are updates in your case, believe me, we will let you know. It is actually, well, I don't know if it's law, but I know that for me, because I'm the receptionist and I handle all client communications, I have to tell you everything that's happening. And the way that I do that is I send you what's called a transmittal memorandum. So I get a piece of paper, and that's how we get updates from the court about your case. I get these pieces of paper, notice of hearing, this thing's been filed, subpoenas, blah, blah, blah. I get those pieces of paper and I make a copy and I send it to you with a transmittal memorandum, which basically is a cover letter that tells you what it is that I'm sending you. Okay? So don't call me a jillion times a day. If it's an immediate thing, trust me, your lawyer will call you. Trust. Your lawyer will fucking call you. You don't need to call a million times a day asking for updates. You also do not need to call a million fucking times needing to talk to your attorney now to give them information. You can call and say, oh, well, I just found this piece of paper, or I just heard this thing that could help my case. First of all, your attorney is probably in the middle of a hearing or a meeting or something. If he's given you his email address, email him. I promise you that is the fastest way to get a hold of your lawyer. If not, leave a message. Trust me, the receptionist is getting that message to him. He will call you when he has a minute. It's not that your case doesn't matter, but your attorney is filtering things through and is realizing, okay, well, this is an immediate thing. This isn't such an immediate thing. I'll call him when I have a minute. Oh shit, I better call him right after this meeting. That's what they're doing. No, it may seem like a big deal to you, but your attorney that you're paying to do this shit knows what is an immediate emergency and what isn't. Trust him. Trust them. They know what they're doing. Also, do not act like you are the only client that attorney has. I promise you, you are not. Do not act like you are the most important client that your attorney has. I promise you, you are not. I can't tell you how many fucking clients we have at work that act like they are the most important client. Meanwhile, they're a petty fucking criminal who doesn't even pay their bill, but they want to talk to the lead attorney right now. And I'm like, he's in a hearing. I'm not interrupting a hearing so that he can talk to you. I will take a message. That's it. Sorry, pal. You don't follow your attorney's advice. You don't pay your bill. You keep getting yourself into trouble. And then you want to demand to speak with him when you've gotten your ass in a sling again. It's not going to happen. Lawyers know those clients and they actively avoid them until there's absolutely no fucking chance not to. Okay? Just calm down. Leave a message. The lawyer will get back to you. I promise. He will. He will. It may not be within 10 minutes. It probably may not even be that same day. But he will get back to you. Okay? Lawyers have their shit just like judges have their shit. Just like doctors have their shit. They will get back to you. Maybe not in your time frame, but in theirs. That's the other thing. Listen to your attorney. Listen to them. That is what you are paying them for. If they tell you, don't do the thing, don't do the thing. Stop it. Jesus. And most important, well, maybe not most important, but certainly very important, do not treat your attorney like he has to put up with you. Do not have bad manners. Do not treat their staff badly. Do not have an attitude. Just don't be a dick. Because here's the thing. I think a lot of clients think that once that agreement is signed, that we are legally bound to deal with your shit. We're not. A lawyer can fire you as a client just as fast as you can fire your lawyer. Okay? A lawyer, all they have to do is just fucking file a motion with the court, a motion to withdraw, and that's it. You're done. And they can do it for almost any reason. Almost any reason. The court can say, no, we're not going to let you withdraw from this case. And they can force the lawyer to deal with your shit. But usually the court won't. Because the attorney-client relationship is so important to the effective representation of your case that if you're being a dick and you're just not a decent client at all, the court will recognize that there's no way that your attorney can effectively represent you, and he will allow the attorney to quit your case. So just don't be an asshole. It's not hard. Be respectful. We had this one client, every little fucking thing, they were, oh, well, I don't feel I'm being represented effectively because, shit wasn't happening in the time frame that they wanted it to happen. It's like, your attorney knows when to file this, when to make that move, when to do that. Procedurally, this is a big deal with the court. Okay? They're not going to bring up every little fucking detail. And this goes for criminal, civil, family law, doesn't fucking matter. They're not going to bring up issues at this time. They're not going to try to present your case at your arraignment. Okay? They're not going, because at your arraignment, all the judge is looking for is for you to say guilty or not guilty. That's all they're looking for. They're not going to sit there and try to argue your innocence at the arraignment because that's procedurally not effective. The judge will be like, what's your fucking point? We're not addressing that now. We're addressing this. Okay? So constantly calling. I don't feel I'm being effectively represented. This person isn't putting out what I wanted to be put out during this hearing. You paid the attorney to do the thing. Why do you think you know better than the attorney on when certain things have to be presented to the court? You don't know how this goes. If you knew how this went, you wouldn't have hired an attorney. And if you are constantly, well, I'm not being effectively represented. My stuff wasn't put out when I wanted it to be. Blah, blah, blah. Your attorney knows when to put that shit out. So trust them. Trust them. That's their whole job. Okay? Jesus Christ. I can't tell you the amount of times that we've had clients like that, and oh my God, trust your lawyer. That's what you're paying them for. Now, that's not to say that all lawyers have all the best interests of people in mind. And that's the other thing. Oh, well, that fat cat sitting over there with all his money, he doesn't give a shit about his clients. Well, first of all, yes, he does. He does care about his clients. If you are going with a small firm, trust me, he gives a shit about his clients. Why? Because you're the ones paying him. And you paying him is what enables him to pay his staff. Okay? He cares about his clients because that's his livelihood. The only attorneys that don't give a shit are like massive corporate civil attorneys. Those are the only ones. When you're dealing with a small law firm, it's like any other small business. Number one. Number two, there is no money. Okay, they're going to make some money, but they're not going to make Fortune 500 cover of Forbes magazine style money being a defense attorney. That kind of money is not to be had in criminal defense. It's not. It's just not. Most people that need a criminal defense attorney have no money. Okay? So sitting there like he's a rich attorney who just has all the time in the world to waste or whatever, just being a dick about it. It's not true. It's not true. He has to care about his clients because that's how he feeds his family. That's how he pays his staff to feed their families. So quit being an asshole. Why do you hire somebody and then be an asshole about it? What the fuck? I love you all. I really do. I get a lot of this stuff at work, and then like I'm sitting there like, oh my God, did nobody fucking teach you how to operate in the world? Really? Really? Fuck. And if you're going with a public defender, don't be an asshole. Still, really don't be an asshole. Because public defenders, they are overworked and underpaid. And this whole public pretenders, I'm so clever. I said public pretenders. Guys, public defenders' offices are overworked. Why? Because the majority of people who need criminal defense are fucking broke. They are funded by the state. You're lucky if your attorney has 5 minutes to go over your fucking case before he fucking goes into court. Okay? They get paid bubkiss to do defenses, especially for the big ones. Okay, what my boss gets paid to do one of his massive defenses, public defenders get maybe 1/18 of that. They are overworked and underpaid. It's not that they don't want to, and it's not that they're bad attorneys, and it's not that they don't care. In fact, most of the public defenders I've known go into this wanting to help people, but they get assigned all these cases from the court. Their caseload is fucking insane, and they can't say no to any client. They can't say, like, my caseload is overburdened. I can't take that case. They are funded by the state, so they take whatever cases the state gives them. Really don't be an asshole. They're doing their best. They're doing their best. And if they tell you not to do something or to do something, fucking do it. They're trying to help you. They're trying to help you. And you being an asshole about it isn't making that any easier. In fact, it's making it harder. Okay? Jesus, guys. All right. I got to get to work. So don't forget to subscribe to me here on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Mama Phoenix 6. And if you boogie on over to the About page here on my channel, you'll find everything from my Pinterest boards to my Facebook fan page. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.